Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Well, hello there, crypto friends. Happy Monday. We are live, and we are looking right at like we do at BTC/USD. Excuse me, down 1% for the day, and anticipating a little pullback to this 50 Fibonacci here. You see the 0.50. So we did get through that 50-day moving average, so don't confuse that. So looking for that thing to come down and test the 50 Fib, and then a little bounce in there. So we got our stop loss. If you're playing this on the bullish side, yeah, you put your stop loss beneath that 50 in case it kind of overshoots a little bit. So let's get your support and resistance like we usually do. So we're looking at support to hold up at the 39,000 even mark. I've got it marked here as 3902 or 39002.47, I should say. And looking up at resistance at the 39,866.50 to be exact. So keep an eye out for there. And let's have a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum's a little bit different, and then it's starting to continue to climb. I shouldn't say starting to. It continues to climb. You see how it's riding this 12-day moving average up. That's a good indication that there's more to come. And so a lot of these, once we switch over here, pardon me, to some of the other names, you'll see that some have fell through the 12, even through the 26, and they're retesting the 50. But Ethereum looking strong, and I think that's due to the London hard fork coming up in the next couple of days. So look for some continued strength as we kind of look down here at the RSI. We did get overbought for a few moments here, cool back down, and good healthy consolidation, and still managing to ride that 12-day moving average up. So Ethereum looking strong here, and so I'm looking at 2588.19 for your support level, and resistance 2645.34. And let's move on to BNB USD. Pretty much flat for today, and BNB we're looking at support to hold there at the 330.233, and resistance up at the 336.39. And I do have some new, I do have the new buy sell targets up here, and so we'll be monitoring that as we progress throughout the week. RSI still in good shape, volume slightly above average, so still some Binance Coin is pretty popular at the moment, just not price wise. So let's move on to Cardano. That is ADA USD. Zoom in a little bit for you here. Perfect touchdown on that 50-day moving average. Bounced right off of there, got through the 26 with some momentum. So look for Cardano to hold that 1.3101 support, and you will have a resistance line. We'll actually move that down because we still need to get through. We had a high here and almost there and almost there, so we got pretty darn close a few times up there at the 1.3267. So resistance 1.3267, support 1.3101. And you can put your stop loss if you're riding this thing along still just beneath that 50-day moving average in case we do overshoot it just a tad when it retests support. So moving on to PolkaDot, that's DOTUSD. And healthy consolidation here as well. So you'll see this on pretty much a good many of the names here as we go through. Excuse me. And we're looking at support to hold there to 18.06 and resistance up at the 18.934. And as you know, just look for either a moving average or one of these previous lows to put your stop if you're trying to day trade this or intraday trading. As you know, you can use this same technique intraday. This is more set up for swing trades, so anticipate holding 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 days, somewhere in that time frame. This is how these set up, because I'm using the 4-hour time frame to chart all these things. So if you're running on a shorter time frame and want to trade intraday, you can use the same setup. And there is a tutorial over there in the chat. Here comes the shield. Here it comes. there's a link to a free tutorial. It's free 99, doesn't cost you nothing. So you can go over there, watch that real quick. Shows you how to set all this up in TradingView, and TradingView is free. I'm using the pro version, but all that does is just gives you more indicators to chart, and also some other things like real-time data on some of the other, if you're trading stocks or futures or some of the other platforms as such. So look into that. There's a link down in the description if you want to check out TradingView. Okay, commercial is over. Let's move on to the Doge. Doge is kind of going sideways again and getting in there. Let's see. Yeah, we got support at the 0.2024 still hanging in there, and resistance up at the 0.2060. And not in an active trade, so I don't have this stop loss is just sitting down here ready to deploy. If you are in one, you could put it beneath this pivot low right here indicated. See, these are the pivots. And let's move on to LTC USD, the lightest of all coins. So we're looking at support at the 140.72 and resistance up at the 143.26. We did fall beneath the 12, the 26, got all the way through there, but a perfect touchdown and bounce off of that 50-day moving average. And let's see. Yep, RSI still in good shape. So Litecoin still hanging in there. And let's move on to LINK USD. That's Chainlink. Chainlink up a whopping 7.43% for the day. So nice little run up here. You see it came almost touched down to this 26-day moving average. And I'm sure a lot of technical traders jumped on that touchdown to blast off through. Blew right through the 12-day. Managed to get himself all the way up to our... in fact, I need to adjust my resistance now. It's on this pivot high. So we're sitting up at the 23.976 resistance. And just about to retest it as we speak. So if we can break through there, we still have some more upside potential. And let's look at support for you. We'll readjust that. Looking now at the 23.088 support. So watch out for that support level. If you are in this name, Link is running. Nice little run up over the past couple of days here. And so you have your run up, we touched down, overshot just a little, but technical traders jumped on this thing, bought it up through here, sideways consolidation, almost touch again, run up, consolidation. So that's really healthy. It's just incrementally climbing and gives you a good indication of strength. And as we have the 12, the 26, the 50, and the 100 all spread out, and RSI still in good shape. So you got a little bit of room to run until we get overbought. Keep that in mind. And let's move on. Let's have a look at Stellar. XLM USD. Stellar's up. We dropped about a 30% right there. We're up about 2% at one point, but we did drop on this. Yep, I'm trying to get in here tight. Thank you, sir, for reminding me out there in the other platform that I'm not zoomed in enough. There we go. So maybe you can see that a little bit clearer. Just above the 50-day moving average, and on this low, we have support setting at the 0.2755. And let me scoot my, I don't know why I can't see that. There we go. Pardon me. And resistance still remaining up there at the, let's see here. There it is. The 0.28622. Let's have a look at Vechain. That's VET/USD. So Vechain up 1.28% for the day. Didn't quite get our touchdown off the 50, so we're probably going to go sideways and just consolidate till we can get some more resolution here. So we're looking at support. We'll need to adjust that a little tiny bit here. If I can grab a hold of it, there it is. Support setting at the 0.0860 and resistance up there at the 0.0877. And if you're in this trade, you're going to watch this 50-day moving average. We did get through the 26, so we put your stop just beneath that 50 and see if we can't hang in there. Moving on to FIL-USD, that's Filecoin, up 2.11%. So slightly above the other alts that we're tracking here on the daily watch list that we cover. So you're looking at support to hold. Let me adjust that just a little tiny bit. There we go. Look for 54.245 support. And you got your resistance. We need to get back up through this 12-day moving average. We're trying to battle back through there. So we're looking at a high close to there. Excuse me. So right in there, there it was. On the wick of that candle at the 55.492. Let's have a look at Storj, STORJ USD, going sideways. So you know what that means, consolidation station. As we did get up, as I mentioned this morning, we ran all the way up. Paper hands folded like a lawn chair. Everybody sold it right back down. So, and that happens. You just have to be on your toes. So it could be someone pumping it. Let's look at the volume. Yeah, 3 million traded, so almost 4. Not too shabby, but still somebody moved it. But anyway, so consolidation, we're looking at support to hold at the $1 mark. Watch that round number, so we don't want to lose that if you're a bull. And resistance up there at the 1.0498. And let's move on to IOTA. That's Internet of Things, up 3.76%. So it's a little stronger than some of the others for today. And we are tracking this. You see I have the Fibonacci. That's what these big bars are. I'll zoom out and show you if you're new. I can see that we have a few new people in here. I'll just kind of show you really quick what the trading plan looks like. So basically what we're looking is you have the pivot low, the pivot high. We have the Fibonacci setting on those two pivots, and we're going to go, you go up to your pivot high, retrace back. Either you bounce on one of these moving averages, it's an evaluation stage there, or you fall through. That's your buying opportunity, and then you repeat and rinse. And then once we get through here, so if you're in this trade back here, you would have bought her in around in here. Continuation, sold. Don't try to nail the top. Don't want to do that. Take your profits when you can. So there you go. But as I mentioned, there is a how-to tutorial over there in the chat section. There's a link. You can click there if you want. Doesn't cost you a dime. It'll cost you about 12 minutes. And it'll show you how you can set all this up yourself, and you can follow along every day, 2 times a day during the week. Okay, I've got to hurry up because I'm sticking to my 15-minute promise. A lot of folks don't have much time for some reason. So we will zoom in here. All right, zooming in on IOTA, we're looking at support at the 0.8981. Pardon me, 0.9189 resistance. RSI in good shape. Big, massive volume candles here. So something's going on. We're way above average over, especially today. And you see there's some more buying going on back in here. So watching out for IOTA as it continues its altitude. Moving on to Comp USD. The comp's been a little bit of a different story lately. You see these big long wicks on top, the body of these candles, bottom and top. So there's obviously some kind of high frequency trading going on, or arbitrage. Either one. But let's have a look. So you're looking at support right here on this low at the 408.849 is your support level. And watch this resistance level there on the climb back through at the 416.88. Moving on to basic attention coin, that's BAT-USD. Consolidation station, once again, support at the 0.6492, resistance 0.6695. And RSI in good shape, very low volume though. Tracking very low volume on BAT. Moving on to ETC-USD, that's Ethereum Classic. We're looking at support to hold up at the 31.086. That is in US dollars, and 32.319 resistance. On to MANA, MANA USDC. Zooming in for you there. We're looking for support. We did just break through my resistance level that I had previously marked for you. Let's see if we can ease our way up here and see what we have coming. There it is. So resistance up now at the 0.7101. And you do have support as we come up through, make the climb. Looking for it. Okay, we'll still be right in that range right there. 0.6965. On to ZIL. That's ZIL USD up 3.49%. So ZIL having a good day. We are looking at support at the, yes we are, the 0.0812. Resistance 0.08521. Moving on to NU USD. It's down almost 0.5%, so 0.37%. Looking at this support level, so we now have a new level for you right there on that 50. Now look at that. It's just hugging that 50-day moving average. And ideally we hang on to that. So lean on that support at the 0.2144. And resistance, we have 1, almost 2, almost 3, and almost 4, and almost 5. So it looks like we got a seller right here with a bunch to sell. So we have the 0.2192 would be your resistance level. You break through there, you're probably going to get a nice little run back up through. Moving on to NMR USD. So we can move our resistance level. We got up above what I had previously marked when I charted this just a minute ago. Wasn't a minute, but you know what I mean. Looking at 38.188 support. Resistance is now at the 38.888. So very tight range on this incremental climb, riding the 50-day moving average, which most of these names are. Looking at GRT. Look at GRT go. It's up 4.55, 4.76. So it's starting to take a run as we film this, as we stream this. So let's see. We'll switch to the 1 hour time frame. Kind of zoom in a little bit to see what we're looking at coming back up through here. Yep, there we go. There's your resistance level, the 0.69801. And watch that support to hold up. You could lean on the 0.68032 for GRT. Let's look at Uniswap, UNI USD up 2.75%. And where did all my graphics go? Let me switch back just to make sure I didn't hit a button. There we go. There it is. Came back. So we're looking at support now at the 21.885 and resistance at the 22.607. On to AAVE USD up 2.22%. Still trying to fight our way through that 325.00, that round number. Resistance and support to lean on. We can come on up a little from this morning at the 318.91. Let's head on over to MKR USD. MKR is up 1.85% for today. And scanning along, yes, we see that previous high right there at 2981.255 and resistance at the new level. Let me check that for you. 2898.75. On to MATIC, MATIC USD. MATIC's starting to make a little climb on us here. There we go. So we're looking at support to hold up at that 1.043, catching that 50-day moving average. And resistance up there at the 1.071. Folks, while you're out, some of you folks out there on YouTube, hit that like button if you don't mind. Takes about three milliseconds. Sure would appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm share with other people with wonderful minds just like you in interest. Thank you. So we're looking at support to hold up at the 33.1971. And watch out as we get through. We have the one and almost a double topper here. We got some sellers in that range at the 34.917. On to audio. So we're going to look at some NFTs now. Nice consolidation here. Just underneath all these averages that are converging. So watch out for that. Been doing that for a while. So we're looking at 1.1086 support, resistance 1.1525. On the CHZ USD up 1.92%. Very tight range as we have some inside bars going on. Catching this 26-day moving average, which is nice. So look for your support level at the 26.27 and resistance 26.74. So really tight in there. Moving on to Theta, that's THETA USD, up 1.74%. Support 5.781, resistance 5.99. That's basically your $6 range you're trying to break through with all these moving averages up above. So it's going to be a struggle, but we can do it. We push up through there. Nice continuation should follow. ENJB USD. Up 1.92% on the 50, and we are looking at 1.3756 support, resistance 1.4069er. On to Harmony One, that's ONE USD, and let's adjust that slightly there. So we're looking at your 0.0765 support, 0.0789 resistance. On to the dog, Shiba Inu. What do we got here? Oh, we had a nice little poke up there. So, pardon me. Let me get this adjusted. So we did get new resistance level 5 zeros. You know how to do this one, and 640. And support still remains there. It's been there for a while. 50624. ICP USD. Just added to the watch list, going sideways. That's okay. Trying to bust through these three moving averages up above. So we're looking at $40 support. Just call it 40. And then resistance up there to 41.429er. Looking at AMP USD. Another new one to the watch list. Kind of wiggling its way through here. Lots of volume, but that shows accumulation when you have, what do we have, 383 million traded. So tons of volume, and the price is not going up. There's a lot of accumulation going on right in this region here. So that's good. Good news if you're a bull. And let's get that support level adjusted for you. So watch out for that 0.06549 for your support level, and your resistance is a 0.0697. Okay, and you know, if you've been around this channel, here we are, BTC.D. That's Bitcoin dominance continuing to trail off, and that's pretty normal when you have Bitcoin going sideways. Folks, they'll sell some of their Bitcoin to buy altcoins with it, so it's going to leave the building. Crypto market cap, by the way. So BTC market cap down 1.46%. So we're holding now at the 46.68% of the crypto market cap. Let's look at ETH.D. Actually inverse of BTC, which we expect is folks are selling the BTC to buy Ethereum, and they're doing that to be a part of this London hard fork coming up next couple of days. So Ethereum gained some market cap. It's up 2.54%, looking at 19.39%. And I always want to have a look at Doge. That's DOGE.D. Market cap gained just a tiny bit, so we're still holding steady at 1.69er. And total crypto market cap, $1,583 billion. Well, folks, that does it for me. How about you? Like I said, if you're out there on YouTube, please hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And we sure would appreciate it. I would also appreciate to see you in the morning, in the Crypto Morning Show. And that's all for me for the. Have a great evening.